You now have the ability to review individual work, but it's also important to understand how do you look at group work as a whole and evaluate your students. In this video, we'll actually go through how you can gain insight into student work and collaboration within group work. Again, I'm back within my game theory classroom, and this time I want to go ahead and look at my tic-tac-toe group work. I'm going to go ahead and click on that assignment, and in this case I only have one team, which is my game theory team 1. I can actually check in on them and review or view their repository. Now I can look at their code directly, but one thing that I wanted to point to you is that you can go to Insights and get a sense of what's actually going on with the group. Now, since the project's new, I don't see much activity here as far as my overview is concerned, but I can look at contributors and see who's actually contributing code. I see Eric D. Rosado is contributing code. I could also look at the commits and see how often commits are actually being placed. And I can see one commit the week of May 19th here. So there's a lot of way to kind of assess how the groups are working together as well as interacting with each other. And again, I highly recommend that your students use pull requests so that they don't run into issues with merge conflicts. I also want to show you a very active repository in contrast to the student repository I just showed. So here I'm looking at the pulse within Insights, and I can see from June 9th to June 16th that there's a lot of activity here. Merge pull requests, propose pull requests, issues that are closed, and so forth. I can look at the contributors and see their contributions, their commits, how many commits have they been posting. I can look specifically at the commits and see, how many commits are being posted. There's a lot of opportunities to really get a sense of what's going on within the repository. Group work definitely needs a great deal of know-how from your students, but with practice and some general knowledge exchange that you can share with your students, you'll be able to have them committing and collaborating effectively in the classroom.